It's Dr. C. And this video is a very short video. It's just meant to help you with exactly how you need to go about peer reviewing Essay 1.1. Really, this video applies to any assignment that you peer review in this class. Of course, you're going to be peer reviewing Essay 1.1, and you will also be peer reviewing Essay 1.2 before you finally submit Essay 1.3 for a grade. With Essay 2, I believe there's definitely one, if not two, rounds of peer review for that one too. So anytime that you peer review essays in this course, this video applies to that peer review process. So this is pretty much how I want you to do it. First of all, what I've done is I've sort of gone into Canvas and logged in under Student View. I thought this might be the easiest way to start showing you how to go about peer reviewing your work. Now, if you go to this is the submission form for Essay 1.1. If you go to that form right now, what you will see is what I'm looking at. You see a description of the assignment up here, a button through which you can submit the assignment, file types. These are the file types that your assignment needs to be saved in order for you to be able to submit it. This form specifies that it must be a .doc, .docx, or a .rtf file for you to submit it. It won't take anything else. Definitely won't take PDFs, which I know a lot of people are familiar with from high school, but you cannot submit PDFs for the. That's not one of the file types listed here, so you won't be able to submit PDFs. You need to save your assignments as one of these file types in order for you to submit it. Overview of the assignment, instructions for the assignment, and at the bottom of you see this rubric that I will be using to. This is actually the rubric I'll be using to grade the final draft of this essay, Essay 1.3. But it's also the rubric that you'll be using to score or to peer review, not score, but to peer review one another's work. And here's how you need to do that. Now, I can't show you exactly what you're going to see because the way this assignment is set up is that at exactly 12 p.m. when the assignment is due, on Wednesday at 12 p.m. exactly, the assignment will stop taking any new submissions to it, and it will immediately disperse all of the submissions to it for peer review. So you can start peer reviewing the peer review process for this draft as soon at like 12:01. You can go into Canvas, 12:01 p.m. on Wednesday. You can go into Canvas and start the peer review process. This, of course, means that you will not be able to submit your work late to this form and have it accepted. The form will automatically prevent you from submitting your work after the deadline for the assignment is passed. This is a hard deadline. Your work needs to be in on time. So submit it before noon. Do not wait until 5 minutes until noon to submit your work. Submit it before then. Make sure that it is in before noon on Wednesday. Otherwise, I will not be able to accept it for credit, and you will not be able to participate in the peer review process, which of course is part of your final grade in this course. So that's the first thing. You need to submit your work on time at exactly noon, at exactly the day and time that this assignment is due. The system will stop accepting new submissions and immediately go into peer review mode. At that point, I'll have to click on this because you'll see something a little different once the assignment switches over to peer review mode. It will look a little bit more like this. It'll look a little bit more like what I see when I go into the assignment. You won't see all of these related items over here, but you should see an item that says peer review. You'll click on that, and once you click on it, I won't click on it because you're not going to see what I would see if I click on it right now, but when you click on that, you should see the items that are available to you for peer review. What you need then is to make sure that you complete by the deadline stated in our syllabus for the peer review process to be completed for Essay 1.1. You need to go to the rubric. When you click on peer reviews and you click on the assignment will pop up. There will also be a button that pops up, and I can kind of show you if I click on speed grader here. And I'll go to the test student in this course here. So you can see the student, this test student's not really a student, sort of a test student that we use to kind of demonstrate things in Canvas. This student have anything submitted, but if they did, you'd see the assignment here. You'd be able to review the assignment here. You could click on this View Rubric button, and resize it so you can see things a little bit more clearly. What you would do then is pretty straightforward. This is exactly what you need to do in the order in which you need to do it. This is very important. Review the assignment, Then for each one of these categories, read the category and score the assignment by clicking on one of these buttons. If you think it deserves a 5 for thesis statement being clearly formulated and insightful, click on 5. Then, after you click on 5, enter a sentence or two. Oops, should be, there you are. Oh, why is this not working? Okay. So what you would do is score it here, then click on that little caption button I just did, then enter a sentence or two of justification or rationale, not rational, rationale, for the score that you just entered. Why do you think this essay, for its thesis statement being clearly formulated and insightful, deserves a mark of 5? That's what you need to do for each one of these categories. So you enter 4 here, then you enter your rationale or justification here. Just a sentence or two. The same thing goes for all the rest of these. Move down, click here, enter it, etc. until you get to the very bottom. And again, it's just a sentence or two for each one of these little bubbles. Every time you score, you need to provide a rationale for that score. And once you're done, you can click save. Do not click save before you finish scoring and entering all the justification. Otherwise, you will not be able to return to the rubric and add anything to it after you click save. I hope that's clear. It's really important that you don't click save until after you've scored and entered your rationale / justification using these little speech bubbles right here. Click save, and if you want, you can add a comment down here, but it is not required, okay? That is not required at all. Some students do. What's required for this assignment is for you to score and provide justification in these speech bubbles for every one of the categories that you see. Once you're done, you can go on to the next assignment that you are assigned to peer review. There should be 2 or 3, I believe, assignments per student listed in that little peer review window I showed you a little while ago. When you click on peer reviews, you should see a couple of assignments. You go ahead, after you're finished with the first one, save, you can go back to that window and do the next assignment. And when you're done with those assignments, you're done with the peer review process for Essay 1.1. Okay? I hope that's clear. Let me know if you have any questions. But that's pretty much all you need to do. Just remember, gotta completely do this, score each category, and enter this your rationale, a sentence or two of rationale for each item in these little speech bubbles before you click save. If you click save afterward, you will not be able to go back to the rubric and complete the assignment properly. Hope that's clear. All right, thank you.